All right, let's talk about something that's, well, it's everywhere these days. Artificial intelligence. But what is it really? I mean, beyond the buzzwords. That's what we're going to break down right now.
So let me start by asking you a question, a simple one. Have you used AI today? Now, your first instinct might be to say, nope, haven't touched it. But I'm willing to bet you absolutely have, probably without even realizing it. Let me show you what I mean.
All right, so first up, AI is everywhere. And I don't mean in some sci-fi, robots are coming kind of way. I mean it's already woven into the stuff you do every single day, often hiding in plain sight.
Okay, perfect example. Movie recommendations. You finish a show on Netflix and instantly it's like, you might also like this. Or Spotify serves up a playlist that just gets you. That's not a lucky guess, you know? That's AI working in the background, learning your tastes, and figuring out exactly what you want to see or hear next.
And what about voice assistants? You shout, hey Siri, what's the weather like? And bam, you get an answer. That's incredible when you stop to think about it. That's a form of AI called natural language processing that understands what you said, figures out what you want, and talks back to you. It feels like magic, but it's pure AI.
Even the phone in your pocket is packed with it. Think about your camera. You point it at a friend and it automatically focuses on their face. You're out at night and it brightens everything up in night mode. That's not you changing the settings. That's a little AI genius inside your phone making those calls to get you the perfect shot.
Oh, and social media feeds, that endless scroll, that is 100% curated by AI. The system is constantly watching what you pause on, what you like, what you share, and it uses all that data to build a feed that it thinks will keep you scrolling. It's deciding what you see moment to moment.
And for any gamers out there, you know this one for sure. The opponents you play against, the ones that flank you and seem to react to your every move, that's AI. It's designed to be a smart, challenging opponent that can sometimes even learn how you play and adapt to it. Pretty cool, right?
So yeah, it's in your shows, your phone, your games, it's everywhere. Which brings us to the big question, right? We've seen all these examples, but what is artificial intelligence fundamentally? Let's get to a real definition.
Okay, so here's the textbook definition. At its core, AI is all about computer programs or machines that can do things that would normally, require a human brain. We're talking about stuff like solving problems, learning from past mistakes, and understanding new situations. That's the whole idea.
But if you want to boil it down even further, I really like this quote from the source material. It's just, you're trying to get machines to think or act intelligently. Simple as that. That's the whole game right there.
Now, this next part is super important because it helps us separate the AI we actually have today from the stuff you see in movies. We need to talk about the difference between what's called narrow AI and strong AI.
Okay, so look at this. On one side, you've got narrow AI. This is basically all the AI that exists today. It's an expert at one thing. A chess computer can beat any human at chess, but you can't ask it for directions. It's a one-trick pony, a brilliant one, but still. Then you have strong AI. This is the sci-fi stuff, a machine with real, human-like general intelligence that can learn and solve any problem. It's a cool idea, but it's purely hypothetical. It doesn't exist yet. We're living in the age of narrow AI.
All right, so we know what AI is and the kind we have now, so let's kind of pop the hood and take a look at the engine. What are the key tools in the AI toolkit that make all of this stuff actually work?
First up is the real workhorse of modern AI, machine learning, or ML. This is how a system learns from tons of data without being explicitly programmed. It's the magic behind those recommendation engines. Then you have deep learning, which is like a superpowered version of ML that's amazing at finding complex patterns, perfect for things like recognizing faces in photos. We've already talked about natural language processing, or NLP. That's how Siri understands you. And finally, you have robotics, which is pretty straightforward. It's about giving an AI a physical body to move around and interact with the real world.
Okay, but that leads to a really good question. The idea of AI has been around for like 70 years. So why is it suddenly blowing up right now? What's different? Well, it turns out it was basically a perfect storm of a few key things all happening at once.
Yeah, it wasn't just one thing, it was four big ingredients coming together. First, just raw computing power. Our computers got insanely fast. Second, we suddenly had unimaginable amounts of data, thanks to the internet. That's the fuel for the AI engine. Third, the algorithms themselves, the actual learning methods, got way, way smarter. And fourth, money. Lots of it. Tech giants started pouring billions into research, which just accelerated everything. That combination, that's the recipe for the AI boom we're seeing right now.
So let's wrap this up.
We've gone from everyday examples to what's under the hood. What are the big things you should walk away with now that AI is moving from being this abstract concept to, well, a very real part of our lives?
So here are the 3 key takeaways. Number 1, AI isn't coming. It's already here. It's part of your life right now. Number 2, remember that everything we have today is narrow AI. These are powerful, specialized tools, not thinking machines from the movies. And number 3, the reason it's all happening now is that perfect storm of fast computers, big data, smart algorithms, and a whole lot of cash.
And that really leaves us with one final big question to think about. AI is no longer a what-if for the future, it's a what-now for the present. So the real question isn't if it will shape your life, but how.